on that, Stuart?
What do you think? You pour so much into a game of football, you look like you're the team that's going to win it against an excellent side, and then I think we're all sitting here and we can all understand my frustration. My frustration because the players pour in so much. I think they're a credit to themselves, how they've acquitted themselves since I came in. You find yourself in a tough spot in the game, and there was a wee spell there where we probably stood off them and invited them onto us, but the personality and the character to really go and take the game to Celtic and that forward thrust to what I thought was possibly going to win us the game. And then, well, listen, we might as well cut to the chase. We'll all talk about the instant that's whatever 96 minutes or something by the time it's the penalty kick's taken, of 3 minutes injury time. I need a question answered. We sit at a meeting and we all sit there and we spend all this time talking about rules. If it ricochets at such close proximity, the ball's not going into the net, etc, etc, etc. I was told that if it ricochets from half a yard, and by the way I'm being generous, but half a yard between two of our players, and it ricochets up off somebody's hand, and they're not going to give them as penalties. That's what I was told, so I need to ask the question again. Somebody will need to tell me why that's given us a penalty today.
Seems like we're having the same old arguments all the time, doesn't it?
We're just going around in circles here. We're going around in circles. Usual bit, I need to watch what I say before they start throwing sanctions or match bans or whatever. I don't want that. As I say, I'm immensely proud of the players, but please, I need somebody to answer that question. We'll go through this bit. Will we make a phone call tomorrow and we find out why that was given as a penalty based on us being told at the start of the season that if it ricochets from that close proximity, fair enough if his arm's outstretched, fair enough it's that direct kick, but it ricochets off someone, an opposing player or your teammate from that distance, and as I say, the ball's going to cross goal, it's not going into the net. Why is that given as a penalty? No. Well, I think he told us what he thought the decision was by giving the penalty, so he's told me what he thought.
Is that the crucial thing, the ball, that you've been told that the ball has to be going towards the...
I don't know. I don't make up the rules here. I don't make up the rules. I only try and adhere to them, and I try and show a wee bit of respect when we're told that that's the decision. Then, you know, we all base that. And listen, I've been told so many times I'm far too black and white. I get my head set on what I've been told and what the rules are going to be. But I do that so that we get an outcome that we all agree on after the game of football. We didn't deserve that today. We definitely didn't deserve that today. But I need to bring it back because it's obviously going to be the talking point at the end of the game. I'm proud of the players. I'm proud how they played. I'm proud of everything that they've shown me since I came in the door. And I thought that last sort of 10-minute spell sort of epitomised that, and I thought they deserved a whole lot more in the game.
Sure, in respect of what you're saying about what you were told at the start of the season, the ricochet, the closeness, when you saw the incident, did you expect it not to be a penalty?
No, we've got a group of staff there. You'll notice I didn't even go to the monitor. I rely on 4 guys that sit behind me that I trust implicitly, and every one of them had said, no, we're all right because of the rule. We spoke about this at the start of the season. They're not going to be given. So I didn't even go and have I didn't even go and have a look myself. I looked after the penalty was given and awarded, but you know, that was curiosity. I've seen it a couple of times since, and again, if I'm wrong here and that's not the rule and that's not what we're going to do, then fine. But that's what I believe I've been told. That's what the group of players believe have been told, and that's what all their staff feel we were told at a meeting at the start of the season.
Can I just ask one more question? Is it a bit of salt in the wind if you do get an apology, if you come back and, you know, we have this VAR review floor, if you come back and somebody phones and say, I'm really sorry, that's what I mean?
Of course it is, because then it's the outcome that you didn't feel was the correct one at the time from the stage of the game. I'm not for a second saying here that we dominated possession and we dominated Celtic, but what I did do is I felt we executed a game plan really, really well, and then I thought we showed unbelievable bravery towards the end of the game to try and win it, and as I say, that decision will define the game. All right.
Thank you, Stuart.